I didn't push voice yet.
Yeah, I know. But if you go to right there, cancel that. Okay, now I'm going there. Oops. I'll give you the.
I don't have a voice. I didn't push the voice yet.
Oh.
I hear a voice.
Yeah.
We can hear you, Cindy.
You
can hear everybody.
Last week.
Come in with a patch, go out with a patch.
So, LeeRoy,
Yes.
for those of us that remembered or had a patch, we're honoring you today. But now, Hal has made me co-host, and I must say this is very difficult to see with one eye when you're not used to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So, I may have to go without it. I see Larry's coming in, I'll admit Larry.
Try driving without it. There you are.
Oh, yeah.
LeeRoy,
Yeah.
LeeRoy, we may have a special guest join us today. Tom Monahan talked to me last night, and we gave him the information how to get on. He was going to try and get on to
Right.
say hi to everybody.
There you go.
Cool.
That's exciting.
Lewis. We're in the culture a few years back.
That's the one thing about Zoom. We can reach our way across the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moved to St. Louis. Kids.
Invite former members or people that live at a distance to drop in. That's cool.
Yeah.
So what we do is we'll wait a little while for people to come on here.
You hear me?
No.
We can't.
See, I didn't do the audio thing.
Yeah.
Way to go, Kurt.
Cool.
That's life flight.
Yeah, I'll put it up here. That'll work.
Children's hospital.
Right in the middle.
That's 27, LeeRoy.
Hospitals.
Got 27.
Did Hal say he made you co-host as well?
Yep, you did.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm never very good at muting everyone, so,
Oh, I know how to do it.
okay. So when we get to that point.
I don't know what you. Oh, yeah, I do too.
And,
We had 27, narrowed down to 26. So
yeah.
we have people coming in.
Yeah, come
Yeah,
on.
so you know, we're gonna need Bob Piper, Gina Ramey, and myself at times to be unmuted, and probably you and Darlene.
Yeah.
So,
I forgot to print out my roar so I have something to follow.
Like we want to mute ourselves.
Do that.
Okay.
It's over there. Where'd it go?
Good.
Oh,
Hi. Hey,
hi,
LeeRoy.
Vicki.
I lost my eye patch, but I'd be wearing it if I could find it. It's all me.
right.
Well, I have some extras.
I bet you do.
can have mine.
Now, what I really like though is this.
Oh,
There you go.
there you go.
Mask.
Perfect.
I don't have my hat, but with a hat and a mask, yeah, I'm pretty well covered.
Are you warm?
Whoa. Do they let you in banks?
I don't go to banks. Electronic banking.
Right.
I gotta find out what's wrong.
Fortunately, I'm in my office with the doors closed, so I can have this.
If I were here,
But
I miss
How is
Vicki.
everybody?
Sweetheart,
that's a pleasure.
hey, I'm going to Richland this week.
Hey,
Hey.
I guess that's a good thing.
Who said
That
that?
is something to look at.
Road trip. Road trip's good.
Yeah.
So, I wanted you guys to notice that my husband left me.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I see him now.
there he is.
I'm there.
no, that's out.
So,
Okay, 2 more waiting in. I gotta admit these people.
oh, there we are.
There's Bill.
I beat you to it.
and- Oh, you did? Okay. As long as we're paying attention.
We got 30 plus. So
Yeah.
who is on?
There's Bill Claudius. Hi, Bill.
It's right. 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 Right.
Who is on?
I got the viewer here, so. Just need to turn this up a little bit.
Is Phil on?
Yeah, Bill Pontius is here.
Yeah, Phil's here. Bill Pontius.
There looks
Marty
like that.
Schultz.
I've seen a Ben Renegade there.
Renegades?
Bend, Oregon. Renegade.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Renegades here.
There's Gordy and Larry. Yeah.
I see Ficketts have a guest in their house.
There's something wrong with our volume, so we have to do by phone and gallery.
Well, Kurt, are you a lookalike? Is that what it is, except the other eye?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot our patch.
So, LeeRoy, the order said you didn't look at it. You know the order of the day?
Yeah, I just printed it out. Got it. Pretty much the order of the day. So we'll go ahead and get started since it's 10 after about, and got another one that comes in. LeeRoy. I think we have Lloyd and.
I thought everything was fixed.
Did you get him?
Yep. Yeah. So we got a couple more coming in.
Whatever that.
So we have a few things to go over. I guess we can start off with Happy Bucks.
Yeah.
One of these days we'll get brave. We'll sing on Zoom. But, anyway, anybody got any Happy Bucks? I see a lot of multiple people. Mr. Jim Waters.
He's on mute.
You're muted, sir.
He muted himself.
Here, I'll unmute you. You're on.
Because they're on
I can't.
two different screens.
Mm-hmm. One's Lewie and one's.
It's supposed to go.
There he goes.
I'm an old man. I have an excuse. On July 1st, my wife and I will celebrate our 60th wedding anniversary.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, happy buck. And the other happy buck is that when I married her, she put me on probation, and as of the 60th July 1st, the 60th wedding anniversary, she promises me I'm coming off probation. So that's a happy buck.
Do we get to vote?
Congratulations.
What was that, Lloyd?
Cindy, I saw you pointing at your phone. Was there something for that? Hi.
Could you, I'm having trouble with my laptop and the voice.
Uh-huh.
So I need you to let me in on my phone.
Okay. Let's see here.
I got it, I think.
I found you.
Okay.
Tail twisters. Are any other happy bucks to get?
Can you hear me?
Yep. We can see you. And there's Louie. And it looks like Tom.
Did Tom ever go home?
Well, I'll have a happy buck. We're not going to be in the orders of happy bucks, but I'm gonna miss next week. I'm sorry, Darlene. I won't be here. I'm actually going on vacation. Our family's going to Sun River for a week, so getting out of town. Going to another county that.
Yeah, disconnect to this one.
What the heck?
Okay. I muted everybody because that noise was really hurting the ears. So Marilyn didn't come back on because I couldn't find where that sound was coming from.
I think it's when Cindy has her phone and her laptop going, it's causing some.
Probably because they're close to each other. That could be. So, anyway, any other happy bucks? Go ahead, unmute yourself, and you can go from there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a quiet group today.
Okay, nobody's happy.
I have a happy buck.
Jessens. Who was that?
I have a
Jessens.
happy buck.
Oh, hi, Dwayne.
Hello. Yeah, I'm going on vacation next week also, so that's my happy buck.
Where are you headed to?
Port Townsend for a week.
Ah. Density. Not a whole lot of people. Easy to social distance, right?
Right.
Jessens.
We're expecting another great grandbaby on July 4th. Ryan and Micaiah.
Wow, on the 4th of July, huh? That's my brother-in-law and my mother-in-law. Both of their birthdays are on July 4th, so we really party for July 4th.
Right.
It's weird having that many people with July 4th birthdays. Oh, I see a hand. It's connected to. Is it connected to Tom?
Yes.
If you are, you can speak it. They're gone. Where'd they go?
We lost him again?
Well, I see a black screen, and I see Cindy, but no voice.
No voice.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. You sound like a robot.
I am.
You am. It's all yours.
Yeah, I have a happy buck. I'm over at the Fickett's house because my computer's floating in the Columbia River.
What'd you do that for?
Because I couldn't get on again this week, so I threw it away.
I'm gonna.
You know,
It's just echoing Cindy really bad.
Thank you. Any other happy bucks? Sad bucks? Phil?
It's a kind of a happy, kind of sad buck. Tomorrow I will have the unfortunate accomplishment of reaching the age of Hal Palmer.
Yay!
Does that mean a happy birthday song is in order?
No, that would make me very sad.
Would it? Okay.
Mr. Ken Bertaro, I saw your hand up.
Yeah, LeeRoy, just a quick comment. It's not a happy buck, I guess it's a sad buck. Betty Tremblay is trying to get on, and she's having a heck of a time getting on, but she wanted to join us today. Still, we haven't heard from Tom Monahan, so hopefully he'll be on pretty soon. Thank you.
You're welcome, thanks.
You see me?
I see you. Hi, Terry.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I've got a happy buck.
We hear you.
Okay. Got a happy buck. Me and Mark Kelch have been married next week for 41 years. Next Tuesday. So,
You and Mark?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I won't be here next Tuesday either, but.
Scroll through the screen. Okay. And is any other happy bucks? Do we have anybody that has any Sunshine Committee type stuff to share with us? No. Hey Bob, do you have any information about the Chuck Wagon and the farmers market that you can share with us?
We we're going to go to the farmer's market on the 4th of July. And, you know, the first 3 weeks we sold kettle corn. We took in $2,000. And then we had to switch over to hamburgers and hot dogs because there was another lady that has, I guess, the rights to the kettle corn operation over there. And we made $200 the first week, and last week we made $347. And you add those two together, you come up with $500, and we have bills of $400, so we've netted $100 over there. We've got enough product that we've got to go over again and try to get rid of some of it. We got a lot of hot dogs, hamburgers, biscuits. You had to buy the biscuits in a 100 count case, and so this is kind of the desperation last try. We'll see how we do over there this week. Had a lot of good comments. They said, "Oh, we didn't know you were here." And one lady come back and bought 2 Pioneer burgers 2 weeks in a row. So, you know, maybe the word's getting out. So I've got enough people scheduled. So thank you for giving up part of your 4th of July. So that's where we're at. One more try, and if it don't happen, we're going to have to close it down. It's not worth it.
Thank you, Bob.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go ahead and, Steve, do you want to go ahead and do your thing now, or you want to wait?
Cindy's got something.
Cindy. Oh, there you are.
LeeRoy, President LeeRoy, I'm going to pass for the moment.
Okay.
We want to have Gina do the end of the month
Okay.
awards first, and then we'll do induction after that.
Okay. I'm looking for
And we'll
Gina.
celebrate.
Is Gina on here?
Yeah.
Gina's on.
There you are. Okay.
I'm a patch.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm going to do awards now. These are my awards. Oh, so we're going to do awards now.
Okay.
Before I do the month awards, I want to give Tom Fulton control of the meeting for about 3 to 5 minutes. He's got something to say.
Okay, yeah, this is Tom. Everybody here?
Yep.
Okay, you know, every year we have an award that we give out for the Gordon Smith Fellowship Award, and I'm over at Lewie and Cindy's, and I'm going to present them with the Gordon Fellowship Award for this year, 2020, for all the work that they did on the vision screening and Lewie did on the wagon. So I would like to just present this to you guys. That's why I'm here. Oh, so this is it if everybody wants to see them holding it like that.
All right.
That's all I have. It's just a nice thing that the club does, and they deserved it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. All right, I'm going to take control again, and we're going to talk now about the Lions of the month. And with that being said, we're going to start out with Rookie of the Month. I made a few phone calls and talked to sponsors this week about our choices and for our awards. And I asked the sponsor why he picked a particular individual to be our Rookie of the Month. And he said he'd known this person for a long time, and he'd been busy with his family and supported his children in sports. And he and his wife have Christian values. So when he finally had time for Lions, he jumped right in. He has been an active Lion right off the get-go, and we would like to award Bob Piper the Rookie of the Month for the month of May.
Right.
And I reached out to this next Lions sponsor and didn't get a response, but that's okay because she has been so active in our club that everybody knows who she is. We all know what she does, and she takes on things without even thinking about it. I don't think she's on today though, and but she jumped right in and did a program recently, and she jumps right in and done the groceries and helping to organize getting the monies collected and the groceries out. So Carrie Ann Botero is our unsung lion of the month for the month of May.
Hey.
Carrie Ann. Then our lion of the month. I reached out to the sponsor for our lion of the month, and she told me that when she first met our lion of the month, that she showed some interest in lionism, but she wasn't sure she wanted to go through the chairs, or she wanted to try a few meetings first. And not only did she get in there and try the meeting, she got her sleeves rolled up and she got involved, and she has done so many things. But Marie Speck actually sponsored Cindy Sessions. You know, Cindy has taken this program with the seniors. She's gone out and celebrated all these seniors. She called me the other day and she said, "Oh man, this got bigger than I expected it to. It's just huge now." And we all know that she's going to get some special awards for her time and effort in sponsoring the seniors. So Cindy Sessions is our lion of the month for the month of May. So Cindy Sessions, I can't think of anybody that deserves it anymore. But, you know, I learned something by reaching out to the sponsors. I learned that Marie Speck was the first female lion president in the Pioneer Lions. And so that's something I learned. I enjoyed learning. So I had a really nice conversation with Marie. She sells herself a little bit short, but I think that's something to be very, very proud of. And so I want to applaud Marie Speck for her participation in the Pioneer Lions. Well, with that being said, that is our awards for the month. I wanted to ask Phil, just in case he had a special award. So I'll put Phil on the spot because I haven't spoke with him. But Phil, do you have a special award for the month?
I do not.
Okay, that's okay. He usually has something funny, so I didn't want to leave it out just in case. So we all realize now that we have an induction ceremony to do, and we're going to start this induction ceremony. I'm going to start it out, and then Marilyn is going to help me with this. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the club officers, I want to express our sincere pleasure of your presence at this meeting. Membership in Lions Club is a privilege. You are joining the world's largest service organization. We are a group of 1.3 million men and women in 46,000 clubs in 210 countries around the globe who are dedicated to making a difference. Our history dates back to 1917 when Lions Clubs International was formed by a Chicago businessman, Melvin Jones. He believed that local business clubs should be working for the betterment of their communities and work at large. Lions are especially dedicated to serving the blind after Helen Keller challenged our members to be Knights for the Blind in a crusade against blindness during the 1925 convention in Cedar Point, Ohio. Our motto, "We Serve," perfectly exemplifies the dedication to helping those in need. Your membership will carry on this tradition for many years to come. We will now light a candle on your behalf as a symbolic gesture to your dedication to serve others.
So the candle is lit at the Pattersons' house, and it's a great honor to ask you these things, Bob Piper. Since you have expressed a desire to be a member of this club, I will ask you now to respond to my words with a simple "I do." Do you accept membership in this club knowing that you are encouraged to actively participate in all club functions.
I do.
To the best of your ability, will you abide by the Lions Code of Ethics, attend meetings, contribute to the programs of your club, district, and Lions Club International?
I will.
By the power vested in me, a la Cindy Sessions, by the Lions Club International, I now declare you officially a member of this club. Your sponsor will now present to you the Lions lapel pin and membership kit, which signifies membership. Past District Governor Steve Patterson, drum roll. Yay, thank you.
Thank you all. I've been invited to the Piper's residence. And we got carried away in the backyard and almost missed the meeting. It's got this beautiful, beautiful landscaping out here. So, we made it. Bob, here is your Lions pen. We'll put this on your lapel. How about your pocket? I don't care. There we go. And in addition to that, we have our membership card, which you'll need to sign, and you can do that now. Oh yeah, well, you have to be able to write. And here's a membership certificate. All right. Okay, everybody is that suitable for framing? We should put your name on it, I suppose. And then a sticker for either a bumper or a window of your truck. I know you drive the truck, and Mama has. And some other Lion information. All right. But as part of the full blue badge and red badge, blue badge, getting your red badge to begin your career as a Lion. And then in order to get the blue badge, you'll have to do 4 things. Can you recite those 4 things?
Well, the orientation I've done.
That's correct.
Work project, which I have done. The
board meeting.
Board meeting. On that. I have
Which
not
you
done
already attended.
Well, we'll take care of that. We're going to fix that real quick.
All right.
And an induction, or orientation and an induction. This is the induction. So, let's all welcome our newest Lion, Bob Piper, and hope that his career as a Lion will be long and prosperous. Thank you.
Okay.
One other thing I always forget. I know. Bob, you'll have a minute, and not much more, to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, now?
Yeah, now. Yeah, now.
That'd be great.
Yes, now.
I need to ask the club some things after that.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I've known Steve for 30 years or so. Most of my life I was a meat cutter. What else have I done? 3 kids, 6 grandkids, wife who I've had for 51 years now. What else is there to say about me?
Looking forward to getting to work.
Oh yeah, I was been out there selling hamburgers and popcorn, so it's been fun. And I was hoping I'd be doing a lot more, but life is not working that way right now. So other than that, I'm glad to be here, and I hope I can be of good use.
We're really excited to have you, Bob. I need to ask your sponsor, which he's probably said half of this, but sponsor, Steve Patterson, will you fulfill the following obligations? Will you be a mentor to this new Lion?
Well, of course.
Of course. May your new member make your new member feel welcome, and I think that the club has already done that, so that's really great. And introduce him to other club members.
I will do that. Yes.
Oh, okay. And you mentioned the temporary badge and the permanent badge to be earned. And Bob, I think you're almost there with that already. And we talked about you, and I just want to ask the Pioneer Lions, will you assist in helping this new Lion become an outstanding Lion? If so, again, let's give him a big warm welcome. Hey, Bob. Glad to have you.
Glad to be here.
Okay.
Yeah. Bob, there is one additional tradition. If you would stand up and close your eyes, Steve will place something on your chair that will be a little bit of a surprise. So just stand up and close your eyes.
Careful.
Don't be at all suspicious.
Not really.
Not really. Welcome to the Pioneer Lions, Bob.
Well, thank you, LeeRoy.
Smart move, Bob, not getting up.
Okay. Moving on, I guess. I'm looking for anybody that's got a hand up to say anything. Cindy, there you are.
Here I am. Can you hear me?
Yep.
I just wanted to shout out for the Castle Rock people again. They need people Friday and Saturday. If you have a 3-hour period of time, you could lend them, or maybe an hour for 3 different people. I don't know, but they really do need people on Friday and Saturday. We were there yesterday. It's a pleasant sit. So we sold $250 worth of fireworks at one point. So it's a fun job.
Thank you, Cindy. Do you have, let's see, is today your last day as zone chairman also?
Yes.
Oh, check the minutes. So whenever you're ready, LeeRoy, I'm prepared to honor you.
I guess I'm ready.
And did you get your card?
Yes, I did. Got it right here.
I spelled your
Got a
last name
card
wrong.
and a bunch of other stuff.
I spelled your last name wrong, but I will correct it. When we all get together, I made it so that people could sign it in person. So I'll draft another one and send it around to everybody when we meet again.
Thank you.
So I basically need LeeRoy, Darlene, and unmuted. Ken, would you unmute yourself too, please? Ken Bocaro. Thank you. This is an honoring of President LeeRoy, but you mentioned about Cindy being her last day as zone chair. So maybe I'll just mention this. You know, we need to really honor our Pioneer Lions for all the leadership that we provide for the zone and the district. Cindy Fickett has served as our zone chair this year. And I think that it was a pretty successful year, even though we had to stop meeting and do the things in order. I think you managed to get your job done and completed. And I just want to honor Ken Bocaro because he has stepped up as our zone chair for the coming year. So let's give both of them a hand. And then on top of all of that, Doug Harvey was inducted yesterday into his new position, so he is appropriately addressed as District Governor Doug Harvey this year. So again, Pioneer Lions have stepped forward to help the organization be successful, grow and develop and service our communities. So the next thing I'd like to ask is, Bill Olson, would you unmute yourself? Thank you, Ken. And Cindy.
Thank you, Marilyn. You've stepped up to be first Vice District Governor. Is that right?
I guess I'm technically first Vice District Governor as of July 1. So. And because of Doug, with many things going on in their lives this year and with the COVID situation, their business, I don't know, it increased their needs for their business and crew. And they have some personal things that they're dealing with, a home sale and whatnot. So Doug has actually asked myself and past District Governor Kathy Crawford if we would share the visitations this coming year. So I actually have a zone to visit and a few clubs in Zone 2, and I'll be representing Doug Harvey. So Ken is just involved also with the North American membership initiative, which that's going to keep you very busy being zone chair and involved with that committee. So we hope that we can meet face to face. It would be wonderful to do that. I'm going to move along. I asked Phil to unmute because, Phil, I would like to ask you as a secretary. This is a mini installation of officers, but I need to know if Darlene has been duly nominated and voted on and approved by our club.
Yes, she has.
Thank you. Okay. LeeRoy, it has been great to have you as president to serve the Longview Pioneer Lions Club. While uncertainties were in front of you at all times, you overcame obstacles, not only dealing with personal health issues in 2019, but with a pandemic virus in 2020, which interrupted the way our club functions. You remained steadfast, and you never gave up. You kept us together by promoting Zoom meetings for the club and the board, and a thanks to Hal Palmer for helping us do that as well. You were supportive to those who had suggestions on how to remain active in our community during these times. For these things, we are grateful for your service. And then I'd like to just go over some duties that are expected of the past president. You still have just a few responsibilities this coming year. You will continue to serve as a voting member of the board of directors. You will also serve as chairperson of the Constitution and Bylaws Committee. And in March of 2021, you'll be responsible for setting up the past president's annual meeting for the purpose of nominating the new slate of officers for year 2021-22. The biggest job of all, LeeRoy, is to be supportive to your club president, offering advice when asked. No, the president goes through times where they're just like, oh, what am I going to do now? You are welcome to offer that help if you are asked to do that. You have the distinct honor of being a past president for the Longview Pioneer Lions. And I can't say enough about having been a president. Serving was awesome as a president, but the day that I came out of the past president's meeting, the nomination meeting, which sometimes you get a little bit of abuse and you get sat, in the corner, and the history has it for other abuses, but I walked away from that past president's nominating meeting feeling a sense of belonging and a camaraderie that is never going to be replaced. It's always there in my heart. So now, LeeRoy, you have joined that honor in the ranks of the past presidents, and it will always be with you. Wear that with honor, with Lions pride. Thank you so much, LeeRoy, for serving. So just quickly, LeeRoy, I wanted to ask you, are you prepared to pass the gavel and the plaque today visually? If not, I can address it.
I do have the gavel and the plaque here.
I know, I knew you had it in your office. Okay, we'll just pause here for a second while he
Take it down off the wall.
Has to rip it off the wall.
Oh no, I have it in a really cool spot. So here's the plaque.
All right.
And I still have the gavel. I haven't lost any of this.
None of that. Okay. For those new members that have come into the club since the last installation of officers, this gavel and plaque is the original gavel for the club and the plaque, and I believe the original president's pin is also attached to the plaque. So it is a great honor to receive responsibility of that gavel and plaque. And for Darlene, this will be passed on to you when the time is appropriate, and be very protective of it as it represents the history of our club and the memories that all have served before you. You will keep it for a year for your service as president and be passed on to the next club president the following year. I want to share some words of wisdom to Darlene. As president, you are chief officer of your club and are required to facilitate club meetings, board meetings, and any other important meetings. Most importantly, your responsibility is to empower the club members to be successful with their endeavors to their community. Be supportive, advise when necessary, but do not be controlling. Beyond the club level, you are required to attend zone meetings and be an active member of the District Advisory Committee. You are encouraged to attend conferences, conventions, Lions learning opportunities. And here's some words I thought that are very important. Adversity, which LeeRoy has had to deal with this year in an unexpected way. But sometimes there is adversity when you are running a club. You need to adjust to the unexpected circumstances. Positivity. Look for the best opportunities. Look for the best in everyone. Flexibility. Listen to your members. Adapt to changes. Smile. Never forget a smile goes a long way. Be an encourager. There's nothing better than a word of affirmation. On behalf of the Longview Pioneer Lions, I extend congratulations to both of you for your dedication and service to this wonderful organization. We welcome you both to your new positions for the coming year, 2020-2021. And for that, Pioneer Lions, if you would all unmute yourselves. We almost there? Close enough. Let's give a big lion roar for LeeRoy and Darlene. So, LeeRoy, you've got a few minutes, so if either of you have something you'd like to share.
I want to just thank all the members of the Pioneer Lions. This has been quite the interesting last several months, and my year started off pretty interesting, and it's kept on going. Darlene, it works, you know. Just finding our way through the COVID, not being able to be together, our events, our fundraisers and everything, and trying to adjust. And pretty much right now, every day is an adjustment. And but we're part of a big organization, and there's a lot of support in our club. And knowing their support with all the adjustments that we make every day, and trying to get through just the everyday life right now. And it's great having friends and knowing that you have the backing and support of all of you. And this last several months of since COVID, since February, I go on vacation and everything's normal. Halfway through my vacation, someone says, "Well, hey, are you gonna be able to go home? We heard Washington State's closed." It's like, what in the world are you talking about? And didn't even know anything was going on. And then we started tuning in, and it was at least we got home. But then after that, life was really different. And I thank Hal for setting up the Zoom, Hal and Cindy for doing the Zoom meetings, the board meeting for Cindy, and just being able to have that. I never even heard of Zoom until March 1st, and here we are. It's really a way of life that we have. Hopefully this coming year, next few months, things will start settling down. We all know what's going on. It doesn't quite look like it, but maybe a vaccine will come up here pretty soon. Anyway, I thank you, Darlene. I've got the plaque and the gavel, and also the president's pin. I need to get to you, and so we'll figure some way to do that. And I know you guys be having your installation party here. Hopefully we can get able to meet for something like that when you guys are able to arrange it.
Well,
anyway.
I accept the gavel to let you know I do have a gavel.
That's a big gavel.
Well, I have the friends that knew I was coming in and it's over now. So it's going to be a trying year, I think. Hopefully in the next couple of months we'll be able to meet in person. But, you know, they say a vaccine maybe by January, maybe not till, you know, late 21, 22. They don't know yet. But we have to be safe and we have to try to do what we can do as Lions. We're not probably going to get the money or earn the money that we did in the past. But we're trying with, you know, the farmers market or whatever. So if you know of anything, just, you know, let the people in the concessions or you know, Lloyd is now going to be the third VP. So he kind of should be setting some stuff up. So if you guys know of anything, so we can make a little bit of money this year, we'd appreciate it. It's kind of nice to do the Zoom meetings. We see people that you're all okay and everything. So, and LeeRoy, I want to appreciate what you did last year as president. And I will be taking over next Tuesday.
I take that to mean you want a Zoom meeting next Tuesday?
Probably, yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Hey, Terry, since you're on, Terry,
Yeah.
Is our golf tournament still on or is it not?
Well, I'm debating yet. It's still on at the club, but I have, you know, it just doesn't seem like it's going to go through. But
Okay.
from the thought about it, if whether or not we could get sponsors, I mean, most businesses aren't going to be able to sponsor things besides. We'll still have to do some distancing, and I don't want to upset any of the members by having them deal with golfers and stuff. So I probably not. But.
Okay. Well, we were just talking about a couple of us got together and we're just talking if it was still on or not. So.
Yeah, I was maybe waiting a little bit too long, but I was going to get in touch with you to tell you about this.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. LeeRoy?
Yes.
Maybe the only fundraiser we have.
There is another tradition. The president's supposed to call the vice president at midnight to congratulate her.
At midnight.
At midnight. I got my call from Ken last year.
We all got the calls.
And I called to Marilyn, or Marilyn I called me. I
don't know, something like that.
That's one other tradition. At midnight, you got to call the incoming president.
Midnight,
It's got to be midnight on the dot.
on that'll be Wednesday night. Oh no, today's last day of the month too. Wow.
So tonight at midnight.
Yeah,
LeeRoy, just remember, it's midnight somewhere in the world.
Yeah, well, I'll take you up on that. I don't want to work up Darlene. I don't want to stress it midnight.
Greg Firth is asking to be, wants to speak.
Yes, hi Craig.
President LeeRoy, Saturday, I was with Doug Harvey for a bit. He was on a Zoom cabinet meeting. The convention in October has been canceled. That will not happen. And the Northwest Leadership deal has also been canceled for September. So there's not much going on as far as Lion stuff outside of our club.
Yeah.
Well, there's potentially going to be a virtual meeting in October.
That would be nice.
Yeah, they're talking about a big, more professional than Zoom type process about hiring a virtual meeting
Production company.
There it is.
Lost him.
Look forward to that. Obviously, reduce fees to make it work. Obviously, reduce travel and rooms. So, hopefully, we can get attendance at that.
So, any idea when they might announce a date for that?
They're shooting for the actual the get the last dates that they're
You're cutting out. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
That's good.
President LeeRoy,
Yes, Marilyn?
I don't think they have an exact date, but I'm sure they want to try to do it around what convention time was. So probably in October would be MD-19. Also, I wanted to share something about, the Zoom meetings. There was a district governor in District B that somehow they managed to have a club meeting because they could get together, and they included a Zoom meeting with that. So with your permission, I'd like to research that and send him an email and ask how did they manage a Zoom meeting, and so that others that couldn't or didn't want to attend the live meeting could actually see it by Zoom. So it'd be kind of interesting to see if that could happen with the large group that we have. Yeah, it's Darlene's job.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll share that with you.
I'm putting it that way because on my screen, that's where she's at.
That way.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's there.
So I'm pointing at Darlene.
Yeah.
Seemed to me that if LeeRoy lost three.
He what?
3 what?
Nicest thing he ever said to you.
Okay.
I got a better signal, so I was thinking LeeRoy lost 3 months, and so you could obviously be Darlene's person for the next 3 months. Slave.
Yeah, but then that rolls over to the next 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I don't want to take away from Darlene's opportunity for the next 3 months.
Thanks a lot.
Oh.
Well, I just want to thank you all again, and welcome Darlene as
Thank you.
President of Pioneer Lions, and it'll be a good year. We'll keep on going forward, and you've got everybody behind you. So if you need anything, I'm right. Well, I'm in my office right now, but easy to find. I don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Not to Belize?
Yeah.
Belize is closed. The International Airport is closed.
Oh, no.
Can't even get in. And they won't even let boats land. So, no, not going to Belize. Although
Where are
it's
you
booked.
going?
Sunday.
Huh?
Sun River.
Sun River. Maryland.
President LeeRoy. Oh, she just left. There we go. I just wanted to welcome Betty. She managed to get on our club meeting.
Yeah.
There she is.
There she is.
Welcome.
I cried.
Hey.
We're glad you're here.
Gotta fix my voice and mine.
Well, I know I speak for a lot of people in the club, LeeRoy, when I say you've been awesome. You really have. You've you accepted my eye patches at the beginning, and I forgot it at the end, whatever. And you adjusted where you need to adjust, and that's the key in any given year.
Really learning how to adjust.
Yeah.
That's right. Flexibility. Now, Darlene, being a former teacher, could probably stand on one finger being flexible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen at school.
What was the line from Kindergarten Cop? There's 2 things you'd never turn your back on: the ocean and kindergarten.
Yeah. I don't know. I was junior high, and you don't turn your back on them either.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that concludes today's meeting, I suppose. Welcome, Robert, Bob. Welcome to the Pioneer Lions. And everybody stay healthy, and tune in next week to Darlene. I might be able to tune in on my computer with me. So, anybody else have anything?
I have some Hal, I have sad news. I was down at Vancouver Dawn this morning. Past District Governor Bill Karcher had another stroke in March, and he's out in Camas in a 100% assisted living. So whoever sends cards might want to send a card. I can get information to you.
Thank you. Regina?
I want to thank Tom for going over and surprising the Ficketts with their award. We talked about it, and then I wasn't sure what was going to happen, and he called me again last night. And so I thank you, Tom, for sacrificing your computer to go to the Ficketts.
Yeah.